And keep your mask on.
Yeah.
Be secret.
Exactly.
That's interesting.
So are you saying you don't have an index?
I don't think we do, but I'll have to
Oh.
check.
Yikes. Definitely
Do you mind
understood.
just taking the mask off?
I do. Totally mind. Yeah, I wanted to make sure you understood. I'm
You'd like
definitely.
to-
You are the public records officer for the district?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that really kind of puts us in a pickle. Free countries, unlike North Korea, which I'm guessing you hail from, freedom to wear what clothes we want.
Hey everyone, this is an important message. The Northwest Education School Services District has something to hide. They have weaponized YouTube's privacy complaint process to prevent the press from covering stories that they do not want you to see. This video you are now seeing was removed a week ago. YouTube, as far as I can tell, appears to have a newer version of their privacy complaint process that no longer just demonetizes privacy complaint stories. They remove the story altogether from YouTube. Once the new privacy complaints come through, I will blur out the faces as required by YouTube. However, in the meantime, please make sure you take screenshots of people you may want to complain or compliment about. Note locations of bad actors within my news stories and other relevant facts you might find important. So when the strike happens again, you will know who the culprits are based on who has been blurred out so that you can still seek redress of your grievances. Don't let the Northwest Education School Services District in Anacortes, as well as YouTube, abuse your ability to view a salient and valuable news story that you come here for. Thanks for your time.
Hey everyone, I am free. It is June 23rd, 2025. I am in the city of Anacortes, here in Skagit County, in the Communist Empire, Washington State, heading on over to the Northwest Educational Services District 189. And that district is a special services district found in, a special education services district found in RCW Title 28A, Chapter 310, 310. And that is a special district that exists for providing special services effectively, is the quick, easy way of putting that. I'm heading on over there because I got tips and leads from people that they are not honoring the Public Records Act there. And that's a big no-no. These people are supposedly going in, parents and others, to try and get information about the district and are seemingly being thwarted from doing so. So I'm going to go on over there, see if there's any merit to those allegations. I will say it is becoming much more rare these days that public agencies will just flat out deny public records here in Washington State anymore. And while I'm not trying to self-aggrandize, but it does seem like a lot of that has to do with a considerable amount of work that I've done in pursuing records and whatnot in the state. So with that being said, I'm a little surprised to hear that that may be the case here. So we're going to go on in and see what we can find.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what it is. Because coming here.
Hello.
Hi.
Looking to see where I can find the PRO at.
The what?
The PRO.
PRO?
Yeah. Like your admin office where the PRO would be at.
Okay. So what can I help you with?
Records.
Records?
Yeah.
So are you wanting to make a public record request?
Yeah.
So do you have it written?
No, I was just going to submit it here.
You were going to submit it?
Yeah.
Okay. Jennifer's not here for this afternoon.
Okay.
But I could give you a piece of paper if you want to write it down. I can give it to her.
Gotcha. Okay.
She's the one that does them.
Sure.
If you want to write it down here, I would be more than happy to give it to her or put it in her box for when she gets
Sure. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. I would like to do that. However, the thing I need to do just prior to that is inspect the records index so that I can get the name of the exact record I'm looking for.
Okay. So record index, what are you looking for?
The records index.
Okay. Let me see what I can find, okay?
Sure, you bet. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is a nice building.
Thank you.
What's the Admiralty Room all about?
It's just one of our rooms.
Oh, it's just called the Admiralty Room.
That's
Oh,
just the name of it.
sounds so dang fancy. I figured there's something fancy about it.
Nope, not necessarily. Let me see if I can.
If you don't mind me asking, how old's the building?
Pardon me?
How old's the building?
I think it was built in 99.
Wow.
I think it was built by a software company out of California.
Oh, okay. It's really got a cool design to it.
So what was the specific thing you were looking for?
Yeah, so I'm looking for the Public Records Index. So it's just an index meant to aid someone in making a records request. It's an itemization, a cataloging of certain records, not all records, just certain ones.
Okay, so I sent that off. Do you need a piece of paper, or you can at least get started on your...
No, because the index is just going to make it more concise. So that's why I wanted to look at the index
This is
first.
Christy. Hi. I have a gentleman here that wants to request that he's asking for the index. I just sent you an email. Yeah. Let's see. He wants to see a public records index before he writes the request. I don't know. That's why I meant. It was here now, yeah. I don't know. Do you want to talk to him and ask more specific questions? Hold on. This is my supervisor, Jen.
Is there any way I could just get it on speakerphone to be easier for me?
Speaker.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And her name's Jenny?
Jennifer.
Jennifer. Thanks.
Jennifer, are you there? Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Jennifer. Just want to let you know I am audio video recording, so I just want to make sure you know that before we talk. So I'm looking for the records index, just so that for the specific things that I'm looking for, I know what you call them. So it just makes it a more efficacious records request. What was that?
I have a retention log, but I don't know that I have an index.
Yeah, so the retention logs from RCW 4014, this one is in 425670, the records index. So it doesn't require all the records to be indexed, it only requires certain records to be indexed. And I'm looking for some particular studies and also some administrative staff manuals. But I don't, you may call them X and I may be thinking of calling them Y. And so the whole point of the index is just to basically identify what you guys call it. That way when I request the record, it's exactly what I'm looking for.
Can you give me more info on what you're looking for?
Well, like I said, I'm looking for some administrative staff manuals and some policy statements. But I don't know what necessarily you may specifically call them, so that's the point of the index, is so I can look through the index of administrative staff manuals and policy statements and whatnot and find what you call it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think we have that, but I'll check. The policy statements, are you just wanting our policies or their policy manuals?
No, policy statements would commonly be found in the Administrative Procedures Act and Title 34 of the Revised Codes of Washington.
Okay. And are you leaving your info with Christy so that I can get back to you?
Well, no, I'd like to make the records request today. I just want to look at the index first so I can find exactly what you guys call the things I'm looking for, and then I can request exactly that. So are you saying you don't have an index?
I don't think we do, but I'll have to
Oh.
check.
Yikes, that's not good. So you are the public records officer for the district?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that really kind of puts us in a pickle.
Yeah. I don't think that we have that. I've been doing this for 4 years, and I've not ever had that request.
Do you guys have a resolution exempting the district from it?
We're not a school district.
No, I understand that, but you're referred to as a district in RCW 28A.310.
We're a quasi sub agency of OSPI.
Yeah, you're a service district.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm looking to get specific documents would be found in RCW 425670 3A through F, and I'm just trying to figure out what you guys call them, because different districts call them different things.
Yeah, I mean, I can check for you, but if you don't want to give me your contact information, you can just come back at a later date and hope that I have it, but I have to do some investigating. I personally do not think we have an index.
Okay, and you don't have a resolution exempting the service district from having?
I would have to look through our resolution law.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? If you wouldn't mind, because I'm just already here, it'd be more convenient for me. If you wouldn't mind just checking it out, I'm cool with hanging out for a few, and then if you could take a peek and let me know, because I mean, ultimately, if you don't have one, I'll submit the public records request, but it's just going to be more of a kind of a pain for both you and I, because we're going to have to do the whole clarification thing, and you know how that can drag out.
Oh, I don't mind. I'd rather get you what you want, but I really don't know that we have that index. But let me check.
Okay, yeah, I'll just be here, so if you want to take a look, that'd be great. Thank you.
Bye.
Cool. Well, thanks for calling her. Appreciate it.
No, she hung up, so she's gonna look, and then she'll get back to me.
Sure. Yeah, I'll just hang out. Thanks.
Thank you.
Really like this building. I mean, look at this. This is super nice. Got a couple of cool conference rooms. Looks like they got some staff area back there, but I mean, look at these conference rooms. I mean, I'm actually surprised that this looks, or that this was built in the 90s. This is super nice. And so you guys can kind of get an idea of where we're at. We are right there, way up there. So you can see Skagit County, Snohomish, King, Pierce, Thurston. Thurston is where Olympia is. That's the capital. And then way up here is Anacortes. So we are really close. Whatcom County on this side of the state is the most northern county that borders Canada. So we're getting pretty dang close to Canada. Does that guy in the purple shirt work here?
The guy in the
That was just up here?
this gentleman
Yeah.
that was just here?
Yeah.
Yeah, he works there.
What does he do?
He's our tech director.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, could I get that records request form or a blank piece of paper?
Can you what?
Get the records request form or a blank piece of paper, whatever you got.
Just blank piece of paper.
Sure.
Do you want a notebook paper or just plain blank piece of white paper?
Blank.
Do you
White's
want
fine.
lines or-
Nah. Totally fine. It'll be less embarrassing for me if I don't have lines. Because then I'll be like, check it out. It's totally within the lines, right? It looks great.
Whatever makes it. Do you want a clipboard?
No, I'll just fill it out right here.
Okay.
Thanks. Mind if I use one of these pens?
You help yourself.
So, I'd just like to make sure I convey this verbally as well, though. Please convey to the public records officer, the superintendent, whoever it is that's in charge, to not spoliate the video footage from today. I know that the retention schedule is often for transitory footage and records is 7 days. So I'm trying to make sure, hold it beyond 7 days, because I'm requesting the video footage from today between 3:40 and 3:55 of Les getting photo and video of me. And I want to get the photo and video off of his cell phone.
Okay,
So,
okay. Was that what this here is saying, or is this asking for something else?
yeah, it's asking for all work records off of his phone for today, and then I'm also asking for the video footage from the cameras here in the lobby from 3:40 p.m. to 3:55 p.m.
Okay. And that's all you want?
Yeah, and I just want to make sure those don't get spoliated. I just want to give good, solid, go team announcement going on here,
Okay.
and then I'll wait for for Jennifer to get back to me.
Okay.
Hey, Les. I just need to make sure. I'd like to politely request not to spoliate that footage off your phone.
I'm sorry, say what now?
Asking you to not spoliate the footage off your phone.
Not exfoliate?
Spoliate.
Spoliate.
Yeah.
I don't know that word.
Don't just get rid of the video footage, photo footage, text, emails, that kind of stuff.
Off my cell phone?
Correct.
My personal cell phone.
Correct. The one you just got done using during work hours. Yep. It's Nissen versus Pierce County, 2016.
Okay.
And said it's Nissen versus Pierce County. Public employees can have records taken off their personal phones from work hour use.
Okay.
Just want to get that, and also just wanted to convey, make sure you definitely
Do you mind
understood.
just taking the mask off?
I do totally mind. Yeah, I wanted to make sure you understood. I'm
You'd
definitely
like to stay
not.
anonymous and keep your mask on?
Yeah.
Be secret?
Exactly. Exactly.
interesting.
Yeah, we have in free countries, unlike North Korea, which I'm guessing you hail from, freedom to wear what clothes we want.
Okay, okay. So I think, I'm researching, and to be honest, if we have an index, I don't know where it is. I'm reading the RCWs and
Sure.
seeing that, as you said, you can not do, if it's too burdensome to do one, we can adopt formal orders specifying the reasons why we don't have one. So I'm guessing that's in our resolutions. My electronic log of our resolutions only goes back to 2000. My paper ones are locked up in our fireproof storage, which I can get to tomorrow. So if you want to come back tomorrow after I've looked at it,
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's where it goes. I've called my predecessor to see if she knew, and she didn't answer the phone. So
Okay. Yeah, and the resolution is supposed to be inspectable just so that a person of the public knows that there is no index, which it very well could be. So I just want to make sure I'm understanding you correctly, because I don't want to put words in your mouth or misunderstand you. So from what I understand, you're saying there is no public records index in accordance with 425670 subsection 3, and there's no resolution that you're aware of in accordance with 425674A.
I say right now that I don't have an index that I know of, but I would assume, I'm guessing, that we have a resolution in place that maintains that we don't have to do one, and that probably was implemented prior to the year 2000, and those records have not been electronically updated. They're still in paper binders in our fireproof safe. So I have to access those, and I'm not on site right now. I have access to all of our resolutions through the year 2000 for the last 25 years. But I'm guessing that the requirement, the 425670 subsection 4 that says we do not have to maintain one is probably written in a resolution prior to the year 2000.
Okay. Yeah, I can appreciate what you're saying there. And unfortunately, I will not be in the area, I believe, tomorrow. I'm from quite a ways out of area. So in effect, just want to make sure so I can go about this appropriately. The resolution that's supposed to be inspectable on demand isn't inspectable on demand, and there is no index.
I mean, if you, I believe we have 5 years, don't we? 5 years, 5 days to respond to public records requests. So it's not like,
Well, you are correct if I was making a public records request. Section 520 of the Public Records Act does give you 5 days for a records request. But when you look at Section 73, that is not a record to be requested. It's a tool meant to aid in making a public records request. It'd be like a carpenter requesting a hammer so he could go build a roof. He just takes the hammer to work. He doesn't actually request one. So in this case, the records index is just a tool to aid me in making the public records request, because hypothetically, you could have something like an administrative staff manual that you call the Human Resources Staff Manual, and I don't know it's called that. But when I look through the index and I realize that is what you call it, now I don't have to try to figure out what you call it because maybe the parlance is different. I can actually just say it's the Human Resources Staff Manual version 5.
yeah. No, I kind of get what you're saying. I don't have the index, and so
And no
if you want me to
resolution.
go and prove that we don't have an index because we have this resolution. I'm not going to have that for you today.
Okay, well that's pretty much all I need to know then. If by chance I am in the area tomorrow, I'll certainly swing by to find that, and then other than that, I will submit my other public records request.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Well, I think what I'll do is I will just add to that one if I could.
You know what?
I'll just add to that one if I
Okay,
could.
and I was going to put the timestamp on the bottom, and I only got to the 3.
Oh, sure, no problem. Okay, there we go. All right, let me get this. I do want to request one thing, and I want to do it verbally because it's not a public records request. Because, and I obviously you just got done hearing Jennifer as well. An individual does not request the index. They just, in terms of a public records request, they just ask to inspect it so that they can use it to make the public records request. So I would like to have that available, and I would like to make sure that is not bound by anything in the Public Records Act. So there is no 5 days to comply. It's supposed to be right now, this instant, right now. But I understand none of us are magicians, so unless somebody's going to pull out their Hogwarts wand and get to work producing something that we can't get out of a drawer or whatever, I'm not going to get it today. But I would like to make sure that does not that is not interpreted as a public records request. I am just requesting it to be sent to that email address immediately. So as soon as she finds it, I just don't want that to be dragged out, because that's not saying you guys are up to something, but I'm working on a story about the service district having Records Act transparency issues, and yikes, that seems to be happening right now.
Right. So if you can find it, you want it emailed to you, correctly?
Yeah, since you have her on the phone though, if you could let her know, I would like to get that ASAP. I'm asking that not be treated as a public records request.
Yeah, he wants to make sure that we understand that this
The index,
is not being treated as a 5-day public records request. This
Correct.
is something that,
that order is supposed to, either the index or the resolution are supposed to be available instantly.
I have his email, but let me make sure. Do you have paper and pencil? Yeah, you. Is it A-N,
Yeah, it's just anonymous, ANONYMOUS,
Anonymous Citizen Law at
Proton Mail.
protonmail.com?
Proton, like the subatomic particle. Mail.com. Best email service on the planet.
Yes.
I should get paid. I talk about them positively all the time. No sponsorship.
protonmail.com.
Those Swiss people are really stingy with money, man. I'm telling you.
Swiss products are pretty good.
What's
Is there
that?
any
Oh.
Is there any periods in this?
Nope, it's just anonymous citizen WA, all together, all lowercase, at protonmail, protonmail.com.
Yes. Okay. 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 Bye. Okay. So she is. Someone did reply back to her and
Oh.
said something about following the one OSPI has. So she's going to look for that. As soon as if she can find that, she will immediately send it to your email.
That silly little Chris Rakedahl playing his funny
Okay.
little games. All right.
So,
Okay, well,
if not, she'll be in tomorrow.
okay.
I'm sure.
And if she wants to, reference me, be on anonymous, go by Gandalf, but not like the wizard. It's Gandolph.
Okay.
So, all right, cool.
Sounds good.
Have a good day. Take care now. Hey, you have a better day, Les, okay?
You have a good
All right.
day yourself.
Take care. All right. Well, yeah, I'd say it's not horrifyingly bad. I mean, the leads that I got were that they were really unable to submit certain records requests, and the records request process, like requesting records, was not a problem. Getting the index was. And for those of you who have been watching my journalism for a long time and are very familiar with the public records index ongoing story, comment below what you think. Was that a stymie tactic? Are they rushing to find this vaunted resolution that may exempt them from having to have a public records index? Or is there going to be nothing and it's going to end up being like the two fire districts, both Bainbridge and Kitsap Fire Protection District number 18, as well as others? So we'll see. Leave your comment below, though, at this timestamp so that you can, if I do have a response, that way you'll be able to see if you're right or wrong, and I'll make my own comment and pin it. So anyways, that's it for today. If you like my journalism, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that all notifications bells and get my stories right from the release. You can follow me on X at I Am Free Auditing, on Facebook at Inlet Auditing Media. If you want help keep my feet on the streets, you guys know what to do. You can go to the links in the description for Cash App and Venmo. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys at the next location. Bye for now.
Well, congratulations. If you have stuck around this long, you are going to hear the exciting and fantastic world of search engine optimization, keywords and phrases being stated by me. I'm trying this new approach in an effort to see if it will help reach new people who have not seen my content. So thank you for sticking through all the way to the end for this very exciting SEO keywords and phrases audio clip. And remember, if you support government accountability, realize you do not need permission to record in public, and support this journalism to catch we the people's public servants violating your liberties, you can join the movement by standing up for your rights by using your camera for protection. Remember, do not let someone else's feelings override your constitutional liberties. First Amendment audit, First Amendment auditor, cop watch, filming in public, public photography, police audit, civil rights audit, constitutional audit, filming cops, public employee accountability. Freedom of the press audit, government transparency audit, cop gets owned, tyrant, cop exposed. Public official meltdown, unlawful detainment, cop violating rights, do not talk to cops, police fails audit, detained for filming, illegal arrest caught on camera, tyrant exposed, shut down by the law, cop loses it, Karen meltdown in public office. Police accountability, law enforcement transparency, government employee misconduct, qualified immunity, badge number refusal, unlawful search and seizure, rights violation, abuse of authority, refusing ID, public records access, FOIA request audit, know your rights, what to do when detained. filming police legally, recording in public law, First Amendment rights explained, how to file a complaint against police, legal to record government workers, public sidewalk rights, is ID required by law, open government laws, can I film in City Hall, must see police encounter, unbelievable cop behavior, you won't believe this audit, epic audit fail, gone wrong audit, never seen before reaction, wait for the end, triggered public official, body cam footage released, he regrets confronting this auditor, City Hall audit, police station audit, courthouse audit, DMV audit, public library audit, sheriff department audit, post office audit, federal building audit, public park audit, fire department audit, school district audit, reasonable articulable suspicion.